like just reactions, really, not really grades necessarily. All I'm really gonna do is I'm just gonna tell you guys what I think, and yeah. So let me look up the results because I forgot, and then we'll get started. Okay, so number one, let's sneeze, y'all. So number one, we got Anthony Edwards, right? Obviously, it was either him, Wiseman, or LaMelo. All right, those three, and that's who it was. It was him, Wiseman, and LaMelo. We didn't really know which order, but Timberwolves took him. And the Warriors took Wiseman. It was a great fit. They need a center. They got a center. Okay, Hornets, LaMelo. He was the best player available. You know what I'm saying? They got Terry Rozier and Devontae Graham, whatever, but those guys are not franchise players. Those guys are not, any reason to not take a great point guard. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that was a good pick. The Bulls take Patrick Williams, man. I don't know about this one, bro. And, like, just everybody was saying that he was, like, it's what everybody says, right? But no one's saying he's a bad player because he's not a bad player. He's in the NBA. Obviously not a bad player, right? But not a bad player, but he's just number fourth pick, bro. Like, that's basically saying that the person that started over him in college could have went before him. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't better than the person in college that started over him, I don't even know who it was. But you know what I'm saying? Then why don't you take him? Why don't you take that guy? Why don't you take Patrick Williams instead of anyone else? But obviously he's a 6'8" dude. He's got a long wingspan. He's athletic. He's got everything scouts love. Everything, you know. They're just foaming at the mouth of this guy. Apparently, he got a stupid looking haircut with that blonde thing in the middle. To me, I don't know what that is. But me personally, I was happy that the Bulls took him because I'm a Pistons fan, and so I did not want the Pistons to take him at number 7. That's one thing I did not want to do because I wanted them to take Killian Hayes very, very badly. I wanted them to take Killian Hayes, and because he can score. He's got like a raw talent, but he can score. He can put the ball in the hoop. He can dribble. I like guys that can handle the ball. And I did not want a Okongwu or Patrick Williams. And I feel bad for saying that because Okongwu, rest in peace to his brother. I had no idea, but I just didn't want him on the Pistons with this draft pick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Okongwu, I did not want him on the Pistons, and I did not want Patrick Williams because we got enough centers. But yeah, so I was happy that they took Patrick Williams because then we couldn't take him. You know what I'm saying? And then Oscar Okoro to the Cavs. You know, it's a good fit. They need a small forward really because they got enough guards. They got enough centers. They got Drummond. They got Tristan Thompson. They got Kevin Love. They can play power forward, whatever. So yeah, they need a small forward, I guess. And Okoro is a good dude. He's good at defense and stuff. So Hawks drafted Okongwu. I was happy with this too because I didn't want them to take him. So that pretty much meant we were forced to take Killian Hayes, which was good. That's exactly what I wanted. I was so happy. You might have saw my reaction that I uploaded the other day or yesterday, or whatever. Okongwu, I don't know how he fits with Capella and Collins or whatever, but they're probably gonna trade Collins because he wants a max contract or something. So they're probably gonna trade him, and then Okongwu gonna get some more minutes. But yeah, Pistons draft Killian Hayes, A+. Obviously, I love this dude. I wanted him to go to the Pistons, and he did. So I was happy. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks, Obi Toppin. That was a good selection. That was actually a good selection. He was the best player available. I honestly forgot about Obi Toppin for real because he just kind of burst onto the scene recently. Like if you look, like a year ago, maybe not a year ago because of the COVID stuff expanded it, but like before the college season, Obi Toppin was nowhere near this list. You know what I'm saying? But this season, he really proved that he was good, and so I did kind of forget about Obi Toppin, but then they took him at 8, which was a good selection because he was the best player left. No, he wasn't. It was either him or Denny, and honestly, it was a good pick. It was a good pick. Obi Toppin, he's a guy that can dunk, he can shoot. It's a great, good pick. Wizards taking Danny Avdija. That's a good pick too. I'm not as high on him as everyone else is. Hold on, bro. Let me pause it. And all right, so I think I left off at Denny, but yeah, I wasn't as high as him as before. I mean, as the other guys because I just didn't know much about him. I didn't watch a lot of film on him or anything like that because he went somewhere else. He wasn't in the United States, obviously, and but yeah, apparently he's a good player. I think the Bulls should have took him. The same position. Danny's obviously better, or whatever. But Suns take Jalen Smith. I didn't know who this was, and I had no idea who this guy was actually when I was watching the draft, and it said that he got like 15 points, 10 rebounds. He could shoot the three a little bit. He could block shots. I'm like, okay, nice pick, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm watching other people's mock drafts and reactions or whatever, and they like, who is this dude? Why did we pick him? Suns fans. I'm like, oh, dang. You know what I'm saying? Why are you coming at him like that? He seems like a good player to me. I don't know. But I guess they could have took Halliburton. They definitely could have took Halliburton. But Jalen Smith is he's a good fit to me, in my opinion. I'm not a Suns fan or anything. He seems like a good fit alongside DeAndre Ayton. Someone that could play defense and shoot threes and whatever. Seems fine to me. Devin Vassell, I didn't know who that was either. Apparently he's a good shooter and good player, whatever. Spurs are probably going to develop him very well like they do all their other players. So cool. This is the first lottery pick in like 20 years. This is the first lottery pick. Halliburton at 12 for the Kings. Steal. The dude should have won in the top 10 for sure, especially over Jalen Smith or Patrick Williams. So Tyrese Halliburton went at 12. That was a steal. Kira Lewis. I knew who this was because I used to play, because I played a little bit of my league and like the draft classes and stuff, how people load in draft classes. So I've heard the name, Kira Lewis, but they got a lot of point guards now. They got Lonzo, they got Bledsoe, they got George Hill, they got Frank Jackson, they got this guy. And so that's a lot of point guards. Lonzo probably going to get traded or whatever. We got Aaron Nesmith for the Celtics, a good shooter. That's all I really know about him. I saw a little interview on him, ESPN or whatever. Cool. Magic take Cole Anthony. Now, I like Cole Anthony. I wish the Pistons took him. Not at 7, but, later. I like guys that can handle the ball. I feel like they have a higher ceiling and they can create their own shot. So, 16, Isaiah Stewart to the Pistons. Nothing really too special about him. He's just a big dude, strong, rebound, cool. 16, whatever. It's late teens. Nothing too wrong with that. This dude, Alex Pokusevich, whatever, Timberwolves. I don't know much about him. Mavericks, Josh Green. I guess he's the Harrison Barnes or Wesley Matthews replacement. 3-and-D dude. Cool. Sadiq Bey to the Pistons. Now, I like this pick. I didn't know anything about him either. But, and I didn't know who he was. But everybody that I talked to or that I've seen and talked to, everybody was like, oh, this dude was the top small forward in college. And he was, whatever. And to get him 19 is a steal. I'm like, oh, okay, nice. And I looked at his highlights. I looked at his reviews and everything. So I'm a fan now. I love him. So I'm happy we got him at 19. That's a great pick. Precious Achiuwa. I feel like he's kind of similar to Isaiah Stewart. He is not as big as Isaiah Stewart, though. He is skinny, but he's like a center. He can't really shoot. Can't really do anything except rebound. So he's cool. Tyrese Maxey, I like him. He can handle the ball. I feel like he's got a high ceiling. He can handle the ball. Zeke Naji, I've heard his name because of the 2K stuff. Leandro Balmero, same thing. I don't really have an opinion on either of those guys. RJ Hampton, though, handled the ball. See, he's good, man. He was in high school just like 2 years ago, but he's young and he can hoop, man. And the Nuggets, I don't know how they do it. They always get to steal the draft. You know what I'm saying? They got Michael Porter, they got Lobo, they got RJ Hampton. They gonna have a team. Emmanuel Quickly, don't really know who that is. I've heard his name in the 2K stuff. Peyton Pritchard, don't know how that is. Udoka, I've heard him in the 2K stuff. He's huge dude. Jaden McDaniels, opposite, very, very skinny, but he's going to the Timberwolves. He can handle the ball a little bit too when he's tall, and I kind of like his skill set. Malachi Flynn, I don't know who that is. Desmond Bain, I don't know who that is because of Crispy Flakes, because he apparently really likes this dude or something. And that's all I'm really going to go through. Trey Jones down at 41 to the Spurs is a good pick. Cassius Stanley, I know who that is because he was in. He's like a lot of followers on Instagram or something, but I don't really know any of these other guys. I know Vernon Carey, he's good too. But yeah, thanks for watching. You don't have to like and subscribe if you don't want to, but I'll see you guys in the next video.